What's good, everyone? Welcome back to another episode of Sun and Pop's Culture.
What's good, everyone? Good.
Everyone, oh God. Okay, I'm Sun,
And I'm Pops.
and
He just busted up the...
I know. Now it's like this weird Mandela effect where I don't know. I keep thinking I'm saying what's good, everybody.
Wow, that's crazy.
So, yeah, I have to go back and listen.
Yeah, because last week, before we did it, you were like, is it everyone or everybody?
Yeah.
And I'm like, it's everybody.
See,
I'm like, it's all...
now I think it's everyone.
That's so crazy.
I don't know why.
Yeah, wow. You like just did it. I was like, you really just did that. I'm like...
So I'm sorry. What's good, everybody?
Everybody. Wow.
This is Sun and Pop's Culture,
Yeah.
episode 33.
As we struggle through the intro.
Yeah.
Hey, we just made Brazil. So we have the itis.
Yeah.
So, like, for real. Like, it's real right now.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't sit my son down, but he won at Brazil, so we made it together. He did a fine job, buddy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yep.
I had, like I said, good mentorship.
Black Italian. That's how we do it.
Yeah.
Oh, well.
So if you're new to this podcast, Dad, you want to say what we talk about?
Oh, here at Sun and Pop's Culture, we bring you our take on music, movies, video games, literature, comic books, basically all celebrity gossip, all things pop culture.
Yeah.
You know, and a little slice of life as well.
Mm-hmm.
And we're going to start where we always start. Hit him one time, son.
We're going to start with this week's drink.
This week's drink. Give it to me. This is top secret.
Top
Day,
secret.
top secret. So I don't know.
I just wanted to surprise. I want to tell you. I wanted your reaction to be authentic.
Okay,
like it's your
okay.
First time.
All right, get at me. What's up?
So this week's drink, my friend actually told me about this. This is what
Who?
he does. One of Brendan's roommates.
Okay.
Yeah, he's actually one of the people that told me to watch Andor. He was one of those.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So, but he said he gets Bacardi lime,
Mm-hmm.
and he just mixes that with cran grape, the diet cran grape.
Okay.
Instead of sugar.
Yeah, good, smart
He just
man.
pours that together.
And he calls it Incredible Hulk.
I don't know what he calls
I
it.
think he should call it Incredible
Wait.
Hulk
Is that-
because it's green
Oh,
for the
and
lime and the purple pants.
Oh yeah, I like
yeah.
that.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's it. I've
So-
never had this.
So this is cran lime. This is cran
Diet
grape.
cran grape.
and lime Bacardi.
Yeah.
All right.
Which I never had Bacardi.
A few of my
either.
favorite things. So let's see what's up.
Oh, you like Bacardi?
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
Yeah.
did not know that.
Yeah.
So
I like
this
liquor.
week's drink.
So thank you. Mm-hmm.
Oh wow, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I poured 2 shots in that.
Yeah, that went down real nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the winner. What's
Oh,
your boy's
wow.
name? Shout out,
Ryan.
big up to Ryan.
Ryan.
That woke me up.
Yeah. I'm
Yeah.
gonna let him know.
Yeah, I was
It's
like,
pretty good.
yep, that's pretty good.
See, I'm always hesitant on new drinks. Like I take a sip, whereas you gulp it.
Mm-hmm.
But that sip, I don't know. That's cool. It kind of tastes like Kool-Aid.
Yeah, I know. Kool-Aid for the family.
Well, yeah, I poured 2 shots in it.
Oh,
Like
yeah?
actual, not 2 ounces.
Oh, 2
shot
shots.
glasses.
Oh, wow. On a Thursday. That's how we're doing it.
Well,
I'm down with that.
Thirsty Thursdays.
Thirsty Thursdays.
Yeah.
I'll be asleep after this anyways.
Mm-hmm.
Mm.
Man,
You're going to be watching Better Call Saul. How about your mom watching Shameless?
I know.
That's a whole other story.
That was
That's a
a
whole-
random watch.
Yeah, she's
was
going to
like-
love it till she
Oh,
doesn't.
yeah.
Yeah.
She's like, man, they're crazy.
Oh, they're so
she just
wild. They're
keeps
so
saying,
wild. Yeah, they're
crazy.
just so wild. But you know how it is. The season starts off funny and
Fun,
crazy,
yeah, and then
then it gets dark.
Drama.
You know, you're
Yeah.
like, oh, shit just got real.
Yeah. All right. So where do you want to start? Well,
Oh, man.
where do you want to go from?
I don't
Go
know. I
to
want to
from
about
here?
this drink. This drink is good.
Yeah, me too. Like,
Your mom might have to top us off on that one. That was good.
she's a what is that? What is that called?
Cocktail
Like cocktail waitress.
Yeah,
Mom.
she was like, what? Yeah, she was like, what? I can hear her now.
Yeah.
What's she doing? She's staying upstairs. What is she doing?
She's probably watching Shameless.
Probably. So anyways, here we are. All right, so here we are, second episode of the new year, right?
Yeah. 2023.
Yeah, 2023. Moving along. Hey, guess what, folks? January's half over. So just
Crazy.
go ahead and wrap your head around that one.
Oh,
You're gonna
God.
blink, it'll be spring. You'll blink, it'll be summer, and you'll blink, and we'll be doing our year-end wrap-up.
Yeah.
It's crazy. It's crazy. Time flies. Time flies. I don't know. So what's been going on since our last time we did this? Your Uncle Chet was on.
A lot has happened.
I told you about the text message I got from Anthony.
Oh, with you
Yeah.
two sounding alike.
Yeah, which I thought I was like I never thought like in my life that we sounded alike, but when I tried to do a re-listen, I was like there were certain moments where I really was like, wait, is that him or is that me?
Maybe I have to listen again.
Well, then Anthony texted me and was like, "Yo, what the fuck, bro?" He was like, he was like, he was like, you fucking with me? He's like, you just sound exactly alike. I was like, that's funny.
That's weird to think.
Yeah.
Edits.
Yeah. So yeah. So.
All right, when you want to talk about the Golden Globes,
Yeah,
that
let's get to
happened
those
last Tuesday.
Yeah, which was such a strange day. Usually
Yeah,
on
it was usually on a Sunday. They didn't have them. They didn't air them last year.
Well, they were kind of canceled.
They were. That's why I was surprised. That's
Yeah.
why, like, I didn't know they were happening until I
Yeah.
saw like a notification. I was like,
Yeah.
wait, they're hosting the Golden Globes?
Yeah.
And then it was on a Tuesday, probably because of football,
Yeah, no doubt.
which it's smart. But yeah, they were canceled last year because if you didn't know, there's no people of color
Yeah, there
I
were
know.
like none.
on the board
Yeah.
that they vote for the Hollywood Foreign Press.
Yeah, it was like
So they're canceled.
Yeah.
And they changed it. They added some diversity.
And then they did that thing that they always do, you know. We're going to get a black host, and all the time all these black people are going to win awards this year. It's so
Yeah.
weird. It's so weird. Like last year we were canceled, but this year like black people. It was like the year after like
It was-
Oscar So White.
Yeah.
The next
it
year
was that
like
one.
12 Years a Slave came out.
That
like,
was no. 12 Years a Slave was before.
was it before?
Yes, it was before.
I mean when they said
Oscars were so white. I forget what year that was, but that was when Will Smith wasn't nominated, even though he shouldn't have been.
he
for
shouldn't have been.
Focus.
Yeah, he
But it was
shouldn't have been.
that was like, I remember us talking about that. We were
Yeah,
like,
we
okay,
talked
well,
about it. I mean, well, what was out there? Yeah, like there was like
But-
there wasn't really a lot out there.
Yeah, I mean stuff. I'm sure was snubbed. I just can't think of it off the top of my head. I think this was 2015.
Yeah, I don't know.
But
I don't know.
you
what
say
was
Oscar's so white, but yeah, before I mean, a year before you had Lupita winning.
Yeah, so yeah,
So,
Lupita.
I don't know. It has gotten better. It has gotten a lot better. Just, I mean,
Yeah, well, a lot of things with those shows though is well, like just like I mean, what is it? The Hollywood Foreign Press, there were like no black members, but the Academy is not much different.
Yeah.
It's not very diverse. You know, because what you have to go through to join,
become one.
it's just like I'm not doing that.
yeah. So then,
You know what I mean? Like
I
just for the
think
sake of like,
I don't look at it just like that. I look at it as well. There's not many people to join the community.
right?
That's
And-
like
right.
status is equivalent to join.
And then the people who
So
are
that's
in
how
it,
I look at
are
the
like,
industry.
once you're in it, you're in it. So that they'll bombard like Hollywood retirement homes come award season. You know that they'll bombard with like the screeners. Like here you go, guy who hasn't made a movie in 40.
That makes sense why
Yeah.
some picks win what they win because it's boomers.
Yeah, it's not even boomers. It's before boomers. Well, no, I guess it would,
No,
be,
it would
boomers
be boomers
now. Yeah.
now.
Here's the one I'll never understand. I'll never understand how Saving Private Ryan lost to Shakespeare in Love.
People
mean,
say that's one of the biggest snubs.
It's. I mean, I remember being like, huh? And me and your mom
That
love
is
Shakespeare in
insane.
Love, but I mean, Saving Private Ryan is like visceral. Like you watch that movie, you're just like, whoa.
yeah,
So
that
yeah,
is-
I'll
that
never
is
understand
crazy.
that.
That
So
not saying it should have won, but E.T. lost. You know, what
E.T.
E.T. lost to.
Mm.
You know,
Gandhi.
yeah,
Was it Gandhi?
it was Gandhi.
Wow. Yeah, and people don't even remember Gandhi. Ben Kingsley is Gandhi.
Yeah.
Think about it. If they made that
3.5
now, they wouldn't even
hours.
let Ben Kingsley play Gandhi.
No.
They'd
Wait,
be like
no, he is he's British and
in
part
Pakistani
something like that.
brown brown.
something brown.
I mean,
He is
really?
like his mom or something.
Oh, interesting. Didn't know that.
I mean, I'm pretty sure. Just because as a kid, I'm like, man, he's tan, but
Yeah.
he's British.
like, man,
but he's
tan.
British. I
Like
didn't-
Brits don't tan.
Yeah,
They live a life in a constant state of overcast. It doesn't rain, doesn't snow.
and I feel like he's playing, like when they need like a ethnic role. He's that,
Yeah,
he's that
yeah.
guy.
Like when they cast him as Mandarin, we were like, yes, Mandarin.
Yeah,
Mandarin's
yeah,
like
yeah.
Chinese. We're like, yes, Ben Kingsley's Mandarin. Then we're like, oh.
Oh yeah, his real name is Krishna Pandit Banji.
Who?
I butchered that. Ben Kingsley.
Get the fuck out of here.
Yeah.
Wow. Didn't know that. So him playing Gandhi was probably a big deal for him.
Yeah.
For
so
him personally.
His mom is English. His dad was born in East Africa Protectorate, which later became the colony of Kenya.
So he's black.
He's
black. He black. Just so you just know that. If you say Kenya, then he's black.
Wait, to a family from the Indian city of... I don't know. There's a lot to it.
Sounds like it. Sounds like it.
So he's biracial.
Hey, good for you, Ben Kingsley. Good for you. Yeah, so...
But yeah, I did lose. I never seen Gandhi. I heard it's just boring, though.
It's
3.5 hours.
It's long and it's boring. And think about that, 82. That's up there, but like Chariots of Fire. I think that was 80 was Chariots of Fire. It was long and boring. Yeah. I only know one person that loves that movie.
I've never seen it.
He hyped it. Hey, you know how you tell me I tell stories better than like the actual movie? Yeah, my buddy Tom got me on Chariots of Fire. He got me on Chariots of Fire like that. He talk about that movie and I'd be like, what? Like especially like it was track. I was like, well, I need to watch that. I watched like 10 minutes. Was like, nope, this movie's terrible.
I mean, that's one of those iconic movies. I've never seen it.
Yeah,
I'm sure a lot of people haven't seen it, but they know that.
That dun 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 dun.
And them running on the beach. They don't know how, but
yeah. Everybody, it's slow motion.
Yeah,
and
running on the beach. And the music, yeah. I don't...
That's what it was.
Just want to go run right now.
Yeah, run really fast. Yeah. Maybe say that was the dude that broke the, 4-minute mile?
Oh.
But you know the irony of that is he's the first one to run the 4-minute mile, but he didn't run under 4. He ran it under 5. So he ran the 4 like point something. And they were like 4-minute mile, but in reality, yeah,
he was the first person to run a
sub 5. Yeah, 4-minute mile. Yeah, but it was really a sub 5. Yeah, it was a sub 5. But you'll go run that now. Well, you won't run it now.
Is he really the first one?
I'm pretty sure that's the just.
I mean, was at the time?
I'm pretty sure sub 5. That was
in 1940s.
Yeah,
man, the bar was low.
I mean, but think about it. Ain't people just out there running? They'd be like, I can run. Like,
yeah, no.
You're like, I can run. They didn't know, like, okay, no, if you do this, you actually run faster.
That's just crazy because, I mean, people, even for the 100, they're running low 10s, which is fast.
Yeah. Well, think about it. The dude, there's a scene in the movie where, like, he's not running fast yet. And the guy's running, and then his head goes back. Yeah, and they're like, now he's running fast. Like, now he's running hard. And you know, and I know that's terrible form. Like, you would never do that. Yeah. But back then, he was getting us all. He's just running fast.
He's pointing his gun.
Yeah. Right. They didn't know.
Yeah.
They didn't know. Like, I mean, that's what's so crazy. Like, Jesse Owens was literally breaking world records like, out of high school.
Yeah.
Like, they said the first time I watched the Jesse Owens story, in the first track practice he showed up for, he broke the state record. Practice, they were like, he just broke the state record. They were like, what the fuck? Could you imagine that? You're like, okay, Owen, go on there, get on the line. We're gonna see what you got.
Yeah,
bam.
I guess you can make. We'll
Meanwhile, that's Whitney. That was Whitney.
Yeah,
you know, Whitney. No one knows who Whitney is. Whitney's like what my brother-in-law's little sister. She went out for track her senior year. She's fast. She didn't know it. She just went out for track because everybody said go out for track. She goes out for track. And basically, she ended up winning states in like the 100 and taking like second in the 2 or vice versa. Yeah, and ends up with a D1 scholarship her senior year, which is unheard of. She didn't know how to run. Think about it. She had no idea how to run. She just went up there and she just ran. And they were like, holy shit, you're fast. So, yeah, that goes back to my my prodigy theories. You know, I have all these theories about prodigies and why it's important to expose children to like a lot of different things.
Mm-hmm. You never know.
Because you don't know. Like they said there's more prodigies born in chess than like anything else. But how many kids get exposed to chess?
Yeah.
You know.
I don't know how true this is. This is one of those Instagram things that popped on my feed.
Yeah.
I saw this the other day. And I guess it was a social experiment. This violinist was performing one of the hardest. He was a professional violinist.
Okay.
Like sells out, his shows. But he was playing on the street. Just as a street performer, playing like one of the hardest pieces on a violin, and he made only like $30 or something.
Yeah.
So the experiment was just to show people like how basically like you don't know how talented some people are.
Yeah.
Just because The setting.
The setting. Yeah. Well, that was like when we went to Ocean City. There was 2 violinists. One was that old man playing the song from Twilight, and he was good. Mm-hmm. And then there was like a little girl. Like I swear she was 10 years old.
Yeah, she was looking up. She was looking like she was a child worker from the 20s.
Yeah, I was like, what?
She looked so sad.
Yeah, she was focused though. I was like, she's just out here getting after it at 10 o'clock at night.
You know what scam people do?
What's that?
Those people weren't doing it, but they'll go in front of stores like Walmart or Target with like a speaker, like a hidden speaker, and be playing a violin, and it's obviously a recording from YouTube.
Yeah.
Because there'll be other instrumentals in it.
Shut up.
Trying to get money, and I'm like, are people really falling for this?
Hey.
And there'll be a couple here.
Wow.
In our town. I'm like, first of all. Why are you here? Like,
they don't appreciate the violin here.
Yeah, and then I'm like, this is obviously you're playing a recording, but they do it.
That's crazy.
Yeah, that's a scam.
Man, there's a sucker war.
Did you hear like drums?
Yeah,
you like pianos, and it's like he just has a violin.
You're like, is it what? Like, is it accompaniment? Like, who's accompanying this guy? Looking over your shoulder, like, did you hear that?
Yeah.
Guitar solo halfway through it. Amazing. He was amazing. It's amazing. Yeah, those guys sucked me in. That preacher sucked me in Ocean City. Whatever he did, I sat down and listened to him for a while. He was good. He was good. Drunk, obnoxious girls messing with him. I was like, man, I don't know how. I talked to him. I was like, I don't know how you do it. You know. But anyways,
what'd he say?
He just, he was down there. He was down there visiting someone, and he just, when he comes down, he just gives a word. He just stands there on the beach with his microphone and gives a word. And so I listened, because, I don't know. Want to catch a word. So I did. Yeah. Anyways.
We got sidetracked.
Yeah, we did. We're like Golden Globes. Yeah, so we got one award done. Ooh. It's going to be a long podcast.
We didn't even talk about this award show. We went from, they were canceled.
We were canceled, so we didn't even talk about the awards yet?
2023, no.
Damn. Okay, let's talk about the Golden Globes.
Okay. Well, our boy, the show we hyped up.
Remember? Yeah.
Way back last summer. Way back, Son and Pops told everyone to go watch The Bear.
Now you know.
So if you're watching The Bear now,
you're welcome.
You're welcome.
Yeah, that's why
we told you way back in July.
We did.
It won.
Yes, yep.
It was nominated for Best Comedy. Didn't win.
Yeah.
But it lost to Abbott Elementary. But
which is beating everybody.
Yeah, the main actor won for Best Actor.
He did.
So
and I used his recipe. Is the recipe I taught my son with for the brajol tonight. So taught him how to infuse garlic and basil, y'all. Just don't know. You don't know. It's advanced techniques around here. So The Bear. The Bear's amazing. It's 10 episodes. It's a half an hour. It's not too late, people. Mm-hmm. Get familiar. Next year when they're talking about season 2, and then somebody, I swear to God, somebody wants to talk to me about The Bear like it's new next year, I'm gonna get so mad.
Choke 'em out.
I'll be like, what? You know about The Bear? I'll be like, psh,
I was there when it was written.
I was there when it was the Cub. Mr. Cub. Yeah. But yeah, so it show's great. It's a great show. Mm-hmm. So I'm glad they won some awards. They got some accolades.
Yeah.
It's a good thing. I will say this. I might have to watch Abbott Elementary because it keeps winning. I mean, it's a network show.
That's why I'm nervous, because it's a network show.
To me, I feel like it must be that good. If they're beating these shows.
No, Dad.
What?
No awards show. Award TV
you think
shows
they can
like network shows.
Since when?
Since the dawn of time.
Not in the last however many years. What's the last network show that was dominant?
In the
age of streaming.
I mean, Big Bang Theory is still winning.
You know what? Yeah, that's true.
It was. That's what I'm saying.
I've never understood
Big Bang
that.
Theory.
It wasn't that good. I don't care what people say. Most watched show on television at the time.
I mean, you're right. With shows streaming, streaming won. I mean, HBO had always won for their dramas.
Yeah. Even before streaming, HBO won.
Yeah, but
I guess I should since cable.
I guess since in the last 4 years, streaming was winning for shows.
Yeah. Well, remember we watched that on Christmas? We watched that thing on YouTube at your grandma's house, like the most rated shows.
Oh yeah.
And since the most watched show since like 1950 something. It's pretty wild. It was. But it's crazy because it's like the number of viewers hasn't changed, but the amount of content has multiplied so much. So like what were considered low numbers in the 80s are now like stellar numbers. Like if you're getting 16 million views now, you're the top show on television. Whereas that got you canceled in '89. You know,
just because you're right. There's 5 channels.
It was crazy. Like Pete Cosby was like 60 million. That's crazy. Everybody was watching it. But this was crazy. Game of Thrones at its peak was like 40. So it was still like massive. It was massive.
Yeah.
Yeah, at its peak. You know. So
was it 40? I didn't think
I'm
it
pretty
was that
sure.
high.
It wasn't?
I don't think. No.
It was at least 38.
Nothing beat
it was 38.
20. Nothing beat 20.
Are you sure?
Nothing beat 20.
Are you sure?
Nothing beat 20 after 2010.
Don't make me watch the video because I exaggerate.
Nothing after 2010 was topping 20.
Are you sure?
At most 25.
I'm telling you.
25. No,
I feel
Dad.
like Game of Thrones had at least a 30 million year. I'm telling you.
It never did. I know that for a fact. And not that video.
I'm fact checking you.
Check an actual list.
All right.
Nothing had topped 25 million. And it was number 1 was NCIS. Game of Thrones never beat NCIS. That's the crazy thing. And the more modern it got, all the shows were those cop shows.
32.7. What?
When?
Season 8. Its final season averaged 46 million viewers. Fuck around, lay around. Fuck around, lay around.
What site is that?
What? I swear. Just so you know, people, they always think I make up stuff. Like, I might exaggerate a little bit. I might say it was, 12-inch fish when it was like a 10-inch fish. But I mean, I'm just saying.
I'm going to look up per episode for this season.
Season 7 of Game of Thrones averaged 32.7 million viewers per episode. And Season 8, its final season, averaged 46 million viewers.
Interesting.
Yeah, that was why it was so epic.
No. Because I am literally looking and it's saying each episode it's averaging 10. I'm looking at the per episode thing. So I don't, maybe it.
What are you talking about? You on House of Thrones?
No, I'm looking at
House of Dragons.
I'm looking at Wikipedia and it's I'm like episode 1 of season 7.
I'm
10.11.
on CNN, bro. CNN.
Well, keep talking.
All right, sorry, folks. As my son tries to fact check me after I fact checked him for fact checking me. But anyways, so where were we at though? So all right.
Awards.
So what else? There were some pretty. I mean, I will say this much.
I'm pretty sure this includes like recordings and stuff.
Well, because you don't count
after, not like the
actual day of.
Yeah,
well,
that has to include.
I don't know how I feel about that.
And it probably includes streaming too.
What? Anyways,
it probably includes watching it.
All right, we'll figure that out later because we're gonna keep looking stuff up. So, anyways, we were watching the awards and the first MILF won for White Lotus. What's her name? Jennifer Coolidge.
Yeah.
So she's like, she's the OG MILF, like literally from American Pie. And surprise, surprise, me and your mother are now watching White Lotus. Well, I don't know, because you know the scale. It's, hey, baby, want to watch the show? Or I catch her watching the show, and she started another show. So I don't think we're going to finish it. Yeah, we watched 2 episodes, and then she started Shameless like yesterday.
And she watched Succession yesterday.
Yeah, you know why she's watching that? Because her homie Terry told her to watch it.
Well, I heard Succession's great.
It's great, but it's I don't know if your mom's going to like it. I
think it's her type of show.
Yeah, she watched a couple episodes, so
she
we'll
watched
see.
2. The one I caught her watching, I was even like, this is still on. It felt so long.
Yeah, it's long. Yeah, it feels long.
What?
It's only an hour. I fell asleep and woke up like, you're still watching it. I was like, what?
I thought that too. I was like doing stuff around the house. I was like, what?
But it's supposed to be really good. Yeah. Like really good. And I think if she gets one more episode under her belt, if she watched the 3rd episode today, she'll probably continue. But yeah. So I don't know. Who else won?
Well, Eddie Murphy got the Cecil B. DeMille. He got a Lifetime Achievement Award.
Yes, he did. And he made a joke about Will Smith because he's Eddie Murphy and he can do that.
Yeah, he did. Yeah. It's worth checking out.
Yeah.
His speech.
Yeah, it was great. I mean, Eddie's funny because Eddie's been doing this like cool thing for so long. Yeah. And you're like, Eddie, you were one of the funniest people alive. Like,
then he remind you.
But then it's like he doesn't want to show you. He just wants to remind you. Like
it's the way he just stands there.
Yeah,
like, and then you see the clips of the movies he's in.
Yeah,
and you see him in real life.
Yeah, you're like, he's so not like. I think he just doesn't want to be a character. But I remember being young, seeing him on like Barbara Walters, his second Barbara Walters special, and he was kind of reserved then. And he loved Elvis. Did you know that? He had Elvis stuff all over his house, but not like tacky Elvis stuff.
Yeah.
Like, and he said like he idolized Elvis because of the success he had and the mistakes that he made or something like that. I remember that, like, you know, but yeah, my boy won from Elvis. What's his name?
Oh yeah, Austin Butler.
Yeah, he won.
Yeah.
He won, which leads us into rest in peace, Lisa Marie.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it was crazy. It was next day, 2 days.
It was soon after.
Yeah, cardiac arrest. It's terrible. It's terrible. She left Graceland to her 3 daughters.
Oh, she had the rights to that?
Yeah, that was the thing. She still owned Graceland. She sold 85% of Elvis Presley Enterprises in 2005 in a really bad business deal.
How much? 85?
No, in 2005, she sold 85% of it.
Yeah.
Of Elvis Presley Enterprises, but she still had Graceland. She still had a salary of like $4,600 a month from Graceland, but then Graceland makes $15 million, so she got $100,000 a month from owning Graceland plus her salary. So, so she basically made like $1.3 million a year or something off of Graceland herself. But this is what's crazy. I told you she died negative. She died $16 million in the hole.
How?
Bad business deals. She lived way beyond her means. Because when she sold the 85% to the same company that owned American Idol, they turned around and resold it in like 2014 for like $115 million or something. So she just lost money. When her mother handed it, all right, real quick, when Elvis died, he was worth $5 million, which is just terrible. It's just so sad. And because of the Colonel. Well, I just read that the Colonel had Elvis sell his rights to his music in like 73 or something like that.
Yeah.
To pay a gambling debt for like $5 million or something.
That's awful.
Like, that's just crazy.
That
like
is crazy.
Crazy.
I mean, 70s, that's still probably like.
Yeah, he said it was like $25 million now or something.
Yeah, but that's still low.
But yeah, it's just crazy.
Most popular artist.
It's like
in America.
he's fucking Elvis.
Yeah.
So anyway, Lisa Marie inherited the estate for $5 million, but she didn't get it till she was 25. So Priscilla built it up to over $100 million. She's the one that turned Graceland into like a museum and attraction, and she built it up so she could actually hand her daughter something significant. Not that $5 million is not significant, but and then she got it 25. She dies at 50. What?
It was like 54 or something.
Yeah, so it's like. In a matter of 20 years, she squandered it. You know,
that's crazy.
It's crazy. It's just crazy. You know, and yeah, cardiac arrest. So
yeah.
But married 4 times.
Fun.
Her son committed suicide last year. It was tragic.
You told me about that.
Yeah, but her daughter's playing Daisy Jones, and Daisy Jones.
Oh,
in the
that's
6.
her daughter.
That's her daughter playing Daisy Jones. How crazy is that?
Oh. Wow.
Yeah. So yeah, we talked about Daisy Jones I think last week.
Yeah.
Great book.
The book.
Now gonna be in Netflix or Amazon Prime. And that's Lisa Marie's daughter, Elvis Presley's granddaughter, playing Daisy Jones. Check it out.
Dang, that's
it's wild, right?
That is wild.
Nepotism's a motherfucker.
It is.
Yeah.
Really.
It's crazy.
I didn't know that was her.
Yeah. Yep. But my man won for playing Elvis. Who else?
Other awards in that?
Billy Porter presented for the guy that produced Pose and a bunch. Billy Porter just kills me. That's all I'm gonna say. Billy Porter is just the wildest dude like ever. That's all. And he like knows it. He's from Pittsburgh. You know, with a CMU. Yeah, Billy Porter. Billy Porter like hosts the like Dick Clark Rockin' Eve thing with Ryan Seacrest. He always hosted, I think, from New Orleans, and they always get him to do like some crazy performance. Like I think after the ball drops when you're like falling asleep, and it's like just off the chain crazy. Him just screaming and acting up, and it's just like Billy. But anyways, yeah. So yeah, the Golden Globes.
Yeah. You want to talk about Jeremy Renner?
Yeah, right. Real life superhero.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If you didn't know, Jeremy Renner
Hawkeye.
He plays Hawkeye in the Marvel movies. And I'm sure you heard it by now. He got in that snowplow accident, rolled on top of him.
So he was saving somebody, right?
That's what you said.
I'm pretty sure he's pushing somebody out the way.
No, I heard he was he jumped in to try and stop it from rolling.
Oh, I thought he was saving
Like it was moving, and he jumped in to try and stop it.
And it ran him over.
Yeah, I guess.
Oh,
that's what I read.
I heard via Evangeline Lilly's Instagram.
Is that what she said?
That he was saving somebody. Yeah,
maybe.
He always was a hero. All this stuff, but he's all right. I mean, he's not all right. I mean, he was hospitalized.
Yeah, he's stable.
Yeah, he's stable. But
condition.
hey, Jeremy Renner.
Yeah, that was January 1st.
I see you. I
That
see
was
you,
January
Hawkeye.
1st.
I see you. Yeah, that's wild. That's some wild shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I'm just thinking, you have that serious of a snowplow?
I mean,
like I looked up one of those things. I was like, what?
Yeah, it was
How
like
big's
one of them,
your
like a ski
driveway?
resort,
Yeah,
type. Yeah.
Yeah, I guess he was doing like his neighbors.
Oh.
Yeah, he was going around doing his neighbors.
Oh, so
stuff.
it was his snowplow.
Yeah, it was his snowplow.
Oh.
And he was like doing it for people.
He didn't put the air brake on. That thing was coasting.
Yeah, I think it was moving. He tried to jump in to stop it.
Oh, wow.
And it rolled over.
Oh, that sounds way less heroic.
I mean, we don't know if he didn't put the brake on, but it was moving.
Yeah, he didn't put the brake on, but there's a button you pull.
Yeah.
He didn't pull it. Hey, when I was driving garbage truck,
only Hawkeye knows.
I don't know what happened. when I was driving garbage truck, I was training, so I wasn't driving, I was throwing the trash. So they put me on a different driver every day to learn the routes. And I'm not gonna name anybody's name, but like my first week, they put me with this dude, and all this dude wanted to do was talk to me about him and his wife having marital problems.
Mm-hmm.
And he was telling me all the business, and I didn't know him. I just literally got in the truck.
Yeah.
And it was like to the point where it was like 8 hours of this stuff. Like I'm in and out the truck, and as soon as I get back in, he start talking again about this stuff. Well, we were up in like Green Tree, like a nicer part of Green Tree, and we were in like a cul-de-sac. And I jump out to throw the trash, and there's if there was enough trash, like the driver gets out and helps you throw the trash. So he got out, and he's talking to me about his marital stuff, and like the truck's getting further and further away, and I was like, "Yo,
yeah,
truck's moving," and he was like, "Oh, he forgot to pull the brake." He like ran, and I was just like, "This dude was so ready to come like
talking."
Yeah, but then the thing was, so I like. Weeks pass, I work with different people, and I'm like, yeah, they're like, oh yeah, he does that with everybody, and I'm like, what? I'm like, they're like, oh, that's been going on forever, like it's not new. And I was like, what? They're like, oh, his wife's
that's the status quo of his
it's like his wife's always leaving him, always kicking him out. I was like, you gotta be kidding me.
When he's
that's the thing. It was like he was always getting kicked out. She wants me out. She said this is it, and I'm like, when he told me what he did, I was like, I was like, oh,
what did he do?
You want to know what he did?
Is it safe to say?
I mean. I don't know. Actually, believe it or not, people, I'm not going to say what he did. Because it was like creepy. It was like creepy what he did. I was like, oh.
Like, we'll talk about it.
I told your mom, she was like, what? I was like, God. I was like, I mean.
It's too bad for Son and Pop's
I was like,
culture.
I was just like, I don't know how
the bar is low.
Yeah, like I was like, man, I don't know. I'm like, I see why she's upset.
Man.
I was like, she ain't let it go. He's like, she should just let it go. I'm like, I mean, she could, but I kind of see why she doesn't. Like, it's like definitely like one of them things where like, hey, if she stays mad, she justified. If she lets it go, she justified. So I don't know. I'll tell you later.
Man.
Yeah. So anyways.
Snowplow.
Yeah. Jeremy Renner with the snowplow. Yeah. Oh, man. I told you I got the invitation for like a informal gathering with my high school class, right? Yeah, I'm still not sure if I'm going. Thinking about it.
When's that for?
It's in a couple weeks. So, it's weird in this day and age of social media. Like, I want to go.
It's different. Social media is not the same as seeing someone.
I know that, but I feel like everybody else has forgotten that. I feel like it's weird. It's just weird. It's just like I talk to some people, they want to go. Some people like don't. And they really don't. I'm like, well, why don't you? You know what I mean? Like, you don't have to, but I don't know. But I guess some people. I just said the other day. I said I guess some people had a worse high school experience than like the one black kid at a half redneck school. Like I was like, I guess they had a worse experience than I did. I guess I don't know. So and I'm still considering going. So it's like, wow, how bad? Funny. I'm like, how bad could it have been? Like I remember high school. Like how bad was it for you? But hey, who knows? Who knows? So yeah, man. So yeah, so the Golden Globes, they happened.
Did you hear Alec Baldwin got charged with manslaughter?
Did he?
Him and the armorer.
Stunt coordinator. Oh, the armorer, the girl.
Yeah.
Oh, she's definitely getting. She's gonna lose. She had one job: make sure there were no bullets in a gun, and him. I don't
know. They're gonna fight it.
Yeah, well,
she's still saying he didn't pull the trigger. I guess there's. I skimmed through this article. I guess there's a FBI forensics that did it, and they're like, the gun malfunctioned later, where it was cocked back and it caused the gun to go off.
Is that right?
I don't know.
He shot that girl. He was like,
they just say he pulled the trigger. I mean,
he pulled the trigger, bro. You didn't know it was loaded.
Yeah.
You
didn't know it was loaded with real bullets.
Yeah, bang bang, man.
Blanks.
They said that girl was like carrying guns around like you carry around firewood. That's what she was doing. Like she'd be walking across that with these guns, and I guess there's protocol for all that. Like how you so people don't get shot. And she's the daughter of some stunt coordinator, so nepotism. So she gets some jobs she's not qualified for, and somebody gets shot.
Well, and then I read real quickly the husband of the lady that got shot.
Mm-hmm.
If it picks up production again, he's a producer on it.
Really?
On the movie.
Ooh.
But I was just thinking, man, I was thinking one thing. Why is the movie still being made?
Right.
Like, what?
Like, yeah, right.
And two, I'm like, how could you be the producer on that?
I know.
Like, your wife was killed.
Yeah. Show must go on. It's terrible.
What?
It's terrible.
But I guess that's part of the stipulation.
I mean, Alec Baldwin has matured because back in the day, we'd already known if he was guilty or not. He'd have went off the handle. He'd have been like, bitch, yeah, I shot her. Well, that's what he would have said.
He's mature, but he's still putting blame on people.
Yeah, that's true.
He's saying it was all the girl.
Yeah, that's what he said.
He's like, bro, you were the producer.
I didn't want to hire her in the first place. I owed her dad a favor. He's trying to sympathize with him. Man, that's crazy. That's terrible. That's terrible. That's like type of stuff like you expect, like, here's a stupid thing I do at work all the time. Like, if it'll be like, somewhere like I'm like it looks kind of sketchy, I'm like, hey, anybody else been up there? And they'll be like, yeah. I'm like, oh, okay. Like, which is so stupid. Like, it's like, oh, I'll go on that duct work if somebody else has, not knowing like how it's attached, what it's attached to, stupid as hell. But you assume things because like, so you see some girl, carrying a bunch of guns, you're like, well, that doesn't look right, but she is the armorer. So,
like
that looks kind of.
She should know.
She should know. No, she doesn't. She should, but she doesn't. It's crazy. It's crazy. That was movie. What was that movie called? Rust or something?
Rust.
Yeah.
I don't even know what it was about. Just remember that news happening.
Yeah, it's crazy.
That was like 2021.
But remember, the woman that got shot kept saying like there were a lot of issues with the production. It was like kind of sketchy.
Yeah, I guess they weren't following a lot of protocols.
Yeah. And here we are.
Mm-hmm.
Yep, it's terrible, man. That's
terrible. When you hear something good news, though, good news, Andrew McCutcheon's coming back to the Pirates.
That's what I heard for one more season or something. Yeah, how about that? He wants to retire a Pirate, huh?
Yeah,
I'm cool with that.
Everyone wants him to.
But that's the thing.
Mad people were when
well, they should be mad at Pirates, not him.
No, they're mad at the owner. That's what happened. Yeah. That's who they're mad at.
We're a farm team, and they like build talent, and then so they can trade them. But we're one of the only teams in the black. Pittsburgh Pirates are one of the only profitable teams in Major League Baseball because of how he runs it.
Yeah,
it's a business for him. They don't care if he wins a pennant.
That's why people hate him.
Yeah, they were like, well, those years we were good, it was an accident. Like seriously, when we had McCutcheon and we were good, they were like, well, we're good and we're making money. Cool. Can we make more money?
Yeah, let's make more money.
I mean, being good, that's cool. But, I'm trying to make money. So it's just like, that's wild, but that's cool. I mean, your Uncle Jason named his dog Kutch.
I know.
It's like, hey,
he's back.
He's back.
That first game will probably.
Oh, it's gonna be
game,
bananas.
Yeah, he's gonna walk on that
Yeah.
field.
Then like by game 5, we'll be like, oh, he old as hell.
He's like 33 or something.
Really? Man, it's not.
I mean,
old
I'm
for-
not a big baseball fan.
That's not old for baseball.
I don't know
bro.
baseball at all, but he's still alright.
Just what he left and went to San Francisco, I think.
Yeah, I don't know.
When he
Maybe
was
played
here,
for Philly or something.
when he was here, any black man with dreads, they be like, he looks like
Andrew
McCutcheon.
McCutcheon. Yeah.
He looks like McCutcheon. I'm talking to this guy. He looks like Andrew McCutcheon.
Just 'cause
So
he
this guy's the
has
boy.
dreads.
Yeah, I'm like, oh my god, he has dreads,
Yeah.
right? He's dreads and he's black. He looks like Andrew McCutcheon.
Everyone loved him though.
Yeah, Kutch. Yeah. That's good news though. That's a good news. That is. And me and your mom watched that Shaquille O'Neal documentary on Netflix. It was actually pretty entertaining. I mean, it's Shaquille talking about himself.
Yeah.
But he, there are certain parts where he could have really just like, skirted over, but he doesn't. He talks about his relationship with his kids not being like what it should be and stuff like that. And yeah, he's pretty honest about
How
certain
many kids
things.
does he have?
I got like 6 or something like that. But you know what he did talk about? He talks about the only time like he really wanted to fuck Kobe up.
Yeah.
And then you see it?
No, I did not. I didn't know.
And
this
it's
was
not
a
because of
documentary.
basketball. Like, I mean, he wanted to fuck him up because,
Yeah.
competitors like, oh, you get mad at practice or you get mad. But the only time he really was mad at Kobe was when Kobe had that rape charge.
Mm-hmm.
And he said, this shit happens to Shaq all the time. Like, and he just like pays him off.
What?
Because he basically brought up past allegations that Shaq, because Shaq had paid people off, paid women to shut up.
Mm-hmm.
And Shaq was mad about that. Like, you basically airing my dirty laundry because you got caught up. And I was like, ooh, wow. Like, I was like, that's pretty wild. But
I always think it's weird. Not weird, but like you were saying, like it's just him talking about himself at a certain age. Like,
yeah.
how true can a documentary be if the person one is still alive
And they're making it.
If they're making it, like if he made it when he was around 80 or something, that would be a different story. Like that's an old man. Reflecting on his life. Yeah. I mean, he's 50 something, or maybe.
Nah, Shaq's young, same age as me.
Oh, he is.
Actually, Shaq's probably 3 years older than me.
Okay.
Yeah.
So he's close to 50.
Yeah.
And I mean,
I mean, but
he's
he's reflecting more on his career and his life
okay.
during that period of time.
Yeah.
As opposed to like,
I don't know. That's for anybody.
No, I hear what you're saying. But he does have some insights. His relationship with his dad was really interesting because his dad was his stepdad, but he raised him, so that's his dad. And he speaks about this man still like fearfully, reverently. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And the amount of respect he has for him. And dude was old school. Shaq's like, yeah, he's like, nowadays they probably would call it abuse. But he really like credits him for making him the man that he is. And he's gone now, It was pretty wild just to hear him talk about him. I'm like, yeah, that dude popped him a few times. You can just tell by the way he talks about him.
Yeah.
And the way he respects him, And it's just really interesting. Just that part of it. Because you got this 7 foot tall dude that's still like 7'3", 300 plus pounds, like 394, like the Diesel, like never trained. They would try to bribe him to work out in the off season and stuff. Just one time, please. He's like, all right, I will.
One dumbbell.
And they came back and like lost like 12 games or something crazy. Like he was just like unstoppable, But yeah. So it's just entertaining. It's worth watching. His wife was like 5'4".
Yeah, she's
Shawnee.
Yeah.
I mean, they're not together anymore.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah, they split up.
Were all his kids with her?
No, he had one before her, and then he had a few with her, and I think he's had 1 or 2 since they split up. I think, but yeah, Shawnee, that was the one. That's the one that when it's like, I don't know. You know how I be getting sometimes when I'm talking about stuff. When he talks about Shawnee, you can hear the regret in his voice. You know that he knows that that's probably who he's supposed to spend the rest of his life with.
Yeah.
And he just fucked it up because
he's
the Diesel, So yeah, but it was cool. I don't know why I brought that up. It was worth watching. Just casual shit. But anyways, moving on.
I saw Puss in Boots.
Yeah, you
The
did.
Last Wish.
And
It was great.
It was great.
It was great. the newest installment of the Shrek.
I want to say it is the Shrek
franchise, Shrek
so
universe.
It carrying the torch for the Shrek universe. It's been a minute.
It's
been a minute.
Second or third best Shrek movie.
What?
Third just because Shrek 1 and 2 are so.
Yeah, they are.
Goated.
Yeah, they are. That was your
Shrek, my
childhood.
generation.
Yeah, man. Wreck.
He's coming
Wreck.
back.
Is he?
Yeah, want to hear a spoiler?
Yeah.
So at the end, the very end, him and his girl, his
little
his-
boo thing,
yeah,
yeah.
they're riding the ship. He's like, time to see some old friends, and it pans over, and you see far, far away.
Yes.
So I mean, we knew Shrek 5 was coming.
Yeah. Oh, we
But,
did.
yeah.
I didn't.
Shrek 5's they've been talking about it. We don't know if it's a sequel. We don't know if it's a reboot, but obviously it's a sequel because
Yeah.
I mean, we just had Puss in Boots,
Wow.
The Last Wish.
Has that been on the shelf for a minute? We ain't got nothing from Shrek
Yeah,
verse.
there's a Puss in Boots show.
I don't.
I mean,
count.
no one watched it.
Yeah.
But the last one was the Puss in Boots movie. That's 2011.
Wow.
Yeah,
That's crazy.
but I mean, I enjoyed it.
Yeah.
Adults and kids will enjoy
Yeah.
it. There's parts. I mean, it was funny and
Yeah.
I mean, the animation's great. Like it took
Yeah.
after Spider-Verse.
Really?
It's that style,
Yeah,
so
cel
it's
shading,
really
yeah.
energetic and
Yeah.
just everywhere. I mean, it was great. The humor is funny. The story was good. Like,
Yeah.
because it's about he's going to retrieve this legend of the
Fallen
Last
Star.
Wish
Yeah.
because he used up 8 of his 9 lives and he's trying to get more.
Yeah. That sounds about right. I can respect
But
that.
I mean, it's about
Yeah.
just that. I mean,
Yeah.
they're like an old cat,
Yeah.
like
Yeah.
and cherishing life. I don't know.
Yeah.
It's
I'm
good.
down with that.
It's good, and there's a scene. The villain's good too.
Yeah.
It's this wolf,
Mm.
and he whistles. Like I don't know.
It's
cool.
You like okay.
I did. Well, the part that made me be like, "Oh, I really like this." It was like the first 15 minutes.
Yeah.
The bounty hunter wolf. This is how he's introduced. He like starts talking. He's like, "I'm a big fan. Like, can I get your autograph?" And it says It's Puss in Boots' wanted poster.
Yeah.
And he's like, "Sign right here." And he points on dead because it says wanted dead or alive.
Yeah.
And then Puss talks a smack, and then
Yeah.
they start fighting, and the wolf like trashes him.
Really?
And then like Puss sees blood drip down his face, and then his fur starts standing up, and then you see he starts flashing like him as a kitten.
Yeah.
Then like the person giving him boots.
Yeah.
And then it shows from like a Lion King point of view, him walking with Shrek and Donkey. That's what got me.
Yeah.
It was real quick. These are quick images, and
yeah.
the wolf's like, "What's wrong? Light flashing before your eyes?" And he was scared. He thought he was about to die.
Wow.
That was the first 15 minutes,
Yeah.
and that's why I was like, "This movie's gonna be good."
Yeah. Huh. I would not have taken that from the trailer. I kid you not. You
Really?
saying you thought it was great? I'm like, my
The
mind's-
trailer, I was like, "That looks interesting," but
Yeah.
then heard people talking. "Oh man, this is really good." I was like, "Really?" And I
Yeah.
saw it for myself, and I was like, "Oh no, this is
I'm
really good."
surprised. Wow. Okay.
I give it 4.5 stars
Really?
out
Shut
of
up.
5. I do.
Wow.
I give it
okay.
4.5 out of 5 stars.
Damn. All right.
It was
I can
good.
dig it.
Yeah, I mean, just when that showed the light flashing before his eyes.
Yeah.
Recommend it. It was funny.
Highly
I mean,
recommend it.
funny as always. Good
Yeah.
cast.
Antonio Banderas.
There was
Puss in Boots.
Jiminy Cricket in it,
Yeah.
and they made him sound like James Stewart. Oh, sorry, Jimmy Stewart.
Jimmy Stewart.
So I was like,
Yeah.
he started talking like that sounds like Jimmy Stewart. So
That's
every
so
time he
funny.
was talking, I was
Yeah.
laughing just because of
Yeah.
his voice.
It's a Wonderful Life, people.
Yeah, that's the guy. Yeah, that's
Yeah.
the guy in It's a Wonderful Life.
Yep.
It
Man,
was funny.
I'll have to check that out then.
Yeah,
I gotta go see Way of Water too.
Yeah, see
And-
that first. I mean,
Yeah.
just because that's a theater experience.
Yeah, and I didn't get to see Avatar in theaters
Yeah.
the first one, so yeah.
See
Your Uncle
that.
Chet just saw it. He loved it.
I mean, takes you out of this. He creates a whole
Yeah.
world.
Yeah, he said it makes up for a weak storyline.
It does. I
I'm
mean,
like-
yeah, weak
Yeah.
story.
Yeah, but
Don't
just,
go expecting
yeah.
much.
I was surprised that didn't really do much at the Golden Globes.
Yeah. Well,
I mean,
I mean, Golden Globes doesn't have the effects and stuff
yeah,
categories.
that's true.
I mean, that's gonna be the Oscars. It's gonna
Yeah, it's
sweep
gonna just
effects,
sweep- yeah,
sound.
yeah. How about the Fablemans? How well it did at the
I
Globes?
know.
Because the reviews we heard from people we knew were not good.
Yeah. See,
Yeah.
but the reviews of people I watch
Yeah,
praised it.
really?
Like the film guys I watch,
Yeah.
Really love it.
I feel like that was Steve's last hurrah.
Yeah, I think he's. I mean, he's up there in age.
Yeah, he
and
is.
that was his only movie he's like co-written.
Yeah.
Yeah. I can't think of a time he wrote a movie.
That's so true.
Out of all the things he directed.
Yeah, I think you're right. Wow.
And it's about him.
Yeah, it's about him. His regular ass family. Fostering his dreams.
Yeah.
Been there. Been there. Anyways. Uh-oh. Yeah. Yeah, there's a bunch of stuff I need to see.
Me too. I don't know how I'm going to see that, though, because that's still in theaters. I don't know if I'll
you
get
should
to
try the
it.
Galleria. Have you seen The Shape of Water yet?
No.
The reason why I say this is because we did watch Pinocchio, and Pinocchio was good. That was a few weeks ago.
See, I would want Puss in Boots to win Best Animated Feature, but I want Pinocchio to win just because, I mean, you look at it.
Yeah.
But I enjoy watching. Like, I think Puss in Boots is a better
more enjoyable
movie and more enjoyable. But just the craftsmanship that one.
Yes.
I mean,
No.
both. But Pinocchio,
I get it.
mean, that looks like it's CGI and it's stop motion.
Well, that's what I was at your uncle's and Chessa. He put it on. He said, "Is this the one?" I said, "Yeah, this is it." He said, "This is stop motion," and I was like, "Yeah."
Yeah.
He was like, "It looks like," I said, "It looks like CGI." I was like, "It's fucking crazy."
It's great, yeah.
Yeah.
And they shot that. I was watching those VFX guys. They shot that on a Canon Rebel. You can buy that at Walmart.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
Wow. That's film or is that digital?
It's digital.
Wow.
It's like the beginner camera.
Man, well, just
People
goes
like
to show.
people want to be like, I want to get into photography. Yeah, like the high schooler, the average high schooler, they buy a Canon Rebel.
Man, hey, maybe it ain't the tools, man. Maybe I don't know.
I don't know. Usually it is.
Usually it is.
Once you get so
Hey,
high
I'm
up,
a fan of having the best tool for the job. I am a fan. You hand me some ratchet shit, I'll give you some
that's
ratchet.
what I'm, like.
Yeah.
Definitely in film school, you wouldn't see the best. You wouldn't. Quality would get over. Something wouldn't have the best, story, but the quality. I mean, you'd see it, like, oh, this looks good. So it would overshadow sometimes.
Right.
Critique.
I got you.
So you watch it a couple times and then, but that initial. Ooh.
I went to your showcases. I've seen some things.
Yeah, don't talk, guys. Don't talk. We're not talking about.
I had my Fuckwoods t-shirt on today.
Oh,
I look yoked in that thing now. I had to take it off. The cut of it's different. It makes me look like swole.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm like, man.
I haven't worn that in a while.
Yeah. But hey, Fuckwoods was a good one. It was.
Thanks.
Reminded me of a Marvel movie. But yeah, it did. When it would say like your location, like boom.
I got that from Civil War.
Yeah, the editor.
Yeah.
I
did. That's where I got it from.
Yeah, hey, it worked. Worked for me. Oh, speaking of Civil War, I watched Gray Man with your mother the other day. I gotta put that on that new app. What's that app you put me on to?
Letterboxd. Have you been using it?
I used it for Top Gun, so I'm gonna use it for Gray Man.
Okay.
I'm gonna give Gray Man 3.5 stars.
We watched Blade Runner. We watched
Blade Runner, yes.
We watched
24 years. Look.
We watched Monday.
So we watched.
We just watched something Monday.
We did?
Yeah, we watched something Monday.
Oh, your mom got up at the end. What was it? Your mom didn't make it. She didn't make it. Oh, what was it? She couldn't do it. She was like, good night.
Hold on. Oh, Zero Dark 30.
Zero Dark 30, yeah. It was 10 minutes left, but she was like, good night.
Yeah.
And I was like...
There's literally 10 minutes.
Like, that's Bin Laden. She's like, all right, I'm going to bed.
I know what happens.
Yeah. I was like, awesome. Yeah. Yeah. But yeah, we were watching Gray Man, and your mom was like, her again? And then I was like, wait a second. They were just in Blade Runner together. Because they were... the chick from Blade Runner and Ryan Gosling. They're in.
Oh, she's Amelia.
They're in Gray Man.
I mean,
Anna
de Armas.
Yeah, she's in Gray Man too.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, she's fucking amazing in Blade Runner.
Yeah, Blade Runner. Yeah, I was like, I mean, Billy told me.
He told you.
He told me about it. And I was like, really? Because I thought she was just pink.
Yeah.
The whole time. Because I saw when she was pink. Yeah. That one scene. I didn't know she was like cute.
I mean, by the time you get to the pink scene, it just like, it's just too much. Yeah. It's just like, oh god. It's like she's just too fine. Yeah. That was like Catwoman level. Like, gosh. Like what are you trying to do to me right now?
That was like her first big role.
Yeah. Oh, was it?
Yeah,
was that before Knives Out?
It was 2017.
Wow. Yeah, she was bad.
So yeah,
she was bad.
Not surprised she blew up after.
Yeah, yeah. I was watching some clips from Blonde. That movie's atrocious.
Yeah, I heard
it's pretty bad. Like they just.
Yeah, I heard it just doesn't do justice to her.
Yeah, and they had my girl in some awkward positions I didn't appreciate. I feel some kind of way now.
That's a shame.
Yeah. I mean, your mom watched Batman.
Oh, yeah.
The Batman. Still, still good. It's still long, though. Still good, though. So, yeah, bud. Oh, a few trailers dropped.
Mm-hmm.
More than a few. But the trailer, the new Guardians trailer just dropped, like, yesterday.
How was it?
It shows you your first look at Adam Warlock. It's fine. I'm done. I told your mom, I said, summer starts for me, like, in February. She was like, what? I said, well, Ant-Man comes out, like, February 17th. Guardians comes out in May. I was like, so my summer's already starting.
I don't watch trailers.
And Ted Lasso just announced it's coming out this spring, so... Okay. Yeah, the last Ant-Man trailer I watched, I was like, yeah, I'm done.
I told you don't put it on.
I mean, it's not like they showed me anything.
They showed
a lot. Yeah, they showed... The other thing that they didn't need to show, spoilers, was they showed MODOK.
Yeah.
But we already knew, spoilers, that Kang was the bad guy.
It's going to be bad, but, I mean, they just hit it on the head how it was going to unfold.
Well, yeah, but you know what? But the thing is, you got to watch with him, man, because he's so versatile, the guy playing Kang, that he's probably playing at least 2 versions of Kang in this movie. I'm telling you. We're going to get...
I'm not making any theories for this.
I'm telling you, bud. He's going to... Because it's going to be in his voice. Because just the way he's talking in the trailer... That's not the same guy that was at the end of Loki.
Obviously, we know that.
Yeah,
Dad.
but it's what I'm saying. I'm telling you, you're going to get more than one version of him. I'm telling you.
I think that's it's the same one. I think he's putting it off his heart. Hey, help me out.
Yeah, I mean, that's a part of it, but
and he pulls a gun on him. Now
you think Ant-Man's going to make it through?
That, I don't know.
I know Evangeline Lilly.
You know they said this is as important as Civil War was at the time. For the MCU.
I believe it.
The director and someone else said.
They're introducing freaking Kang. Like, as the big bad.
Yeah.
For the whole next phase. So, yeah, it's important.
I know. That's what they said themselves.
So, let's talk about this for a second. Because, you know, there's that thing going on. There's that clip where Anthony Mackie talks about, you know, he's not a movie star. Falcon is a movie star. And I think that's what's making... all the people mad because these characters are at the forefront as opposed to the actors. But I'm like...
That's their own vanity.
Yeah, exactly. Like, I'm like, well, yeah. Like,
wanting to be a movie star.
Like, you can be, like... So, Ant-Man's about to become Paul Rudd's most profitable movie. Well, no, because he was in Infinity War. But let's say this is the most profitable movie he's ever headlined.
So, yeah.
But on the same note...
But Paul Rudd's different. People don't look at Paul Rudd and say Ant-Man.
No, they don't.
They say Paul Rudd because he was already Paul Rudd.
He was already Paul Rudd. Yeah.
Now Anthony Mackie, even though he was working a long time before Falcon, nobody's gonna be like, dude, you're the dude
Falcon
from the 8 Mile.
Yeah. No.
Even before Falcon, they would say a movie he was in. They don't know his name.
Yeah. Yeah. You're right. So it's not making people movie stars. It's just making...
It's elevating their status.
It's elevating their status, but the trade-off is they're not getting
their name on the thing.
Yeah, the name recognition to say like a Tom Cruise. Like, Chris Evans is trying.
He is.
To trying to branch away from being Captain America. But I think...
He's just not doing good movies. Knives Out was good.
Yeah, Knives Out was good, but I don't think he's a very strong actor. He's not bad. No, but he's not... Yeah, he's...
But do you have to be a strong actor to be a movie star?
Well, but I feel like he's one of the people that wants to be respected.
Yeah.
Like, literally, like, you know who the best actor is right now is Dave Bautista. Like, Bautista, like, that dude, like, what the fuck? He was a WWF wrestler, and now he's, like, this versatile actor.
Yeah, he just did an interview. This is verbatim, but he said, I don't want...
He doesn't want The Rock's career.
No, he didn't say that. Wait.
Or GQ? He said he doesn't want to be The Rock.
Oh, yeah, he said, I want to...
He wants to be respected.
Mm-hmm, a respectable actor, yeah.
And people imply that he was this in The Rock, but he wasn't.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
I was just saying, he said he was getting tired of, like, playing Drax.
Drax. Yeah, he said he didn't want to be remembered. He said he hopes he's not just remembered for Drax.
Yeah.
Because it was a silly role. He's thankful for Drax, but he doesn't want to be remembered just for Drax. And that's the thing, like, I just watched him in Knives Out. He was good. I watched him in that...
Yeah, he was good in Knives Out.
I watched him in that zombie movie, and he was good in that. I mean, that's just an action movie, but he was good in that. But I saw him in that trailer for that M. Night movie, and he's like...
I didn't watch that.
Playing it like him being massive, because he's a massive human being.
Yeah.
Is like I think not even a part of the character. It's just he's playing this character, and it's like trying to save the world. Yeah, and
Well,
it's
he's in Blade Runner for 10 minutes.
Yeah, and he was good in that.
And he's in Dune.
Yeah, and he's going to be savage as fucking that because he's playing the one
He's
crazy
in the
dude.
first one.
Was he? Yeah.
Yeah, he was in the first one.
Was he?
Yes, he was.
Was he in it a lot?
I didn't
I
see
think he
it.
was in it a lot. I did. You didn't see Dune?
No.
Who did I watch Dune with?
I didn't
With
know
your
you
mother?
saw it. I didn't know you watched it.
Oh yeah, it's good. It's good. You know how long Zendaya's in it?
Yeah, it's like 10 minutes, right?
Yeah, like maybe.
Yeah, they hyped her. I mean, she'll
Yeah.
be in the
The
second one.
yeah,
a
she's
lot
gonna be
more.
all the. I see. I thought they had filmed those concurrently, and they didn't.
Mm-mm.
So yeah,
They weren't greenlit for a second one.
How crazy is that?
Yeah.
Like, they didn't know. Did you fucking see it? I mean, you didn't
Yeah,
see
I know.
it.
You didn't see the trailer?
Yeah, like, it's like that movie press play. I was like, and again, I should have went to the movies to see this. Like, as soon as it started, I was like, I should have went to the movies.
That was one
Yeah.
that was just bad timing.
Yeah,
I
it
couldn't
was
go
COVID.
see. No,
It was. I thought it was
it was
post
fall.
right after.
It was fall of 2021.
Wasn't it? Yeah, so it was like one of those early like COVID's over movies that nobody went to see at the theaters. I thought. Maybe I'm mistaken.
That's when movies started getting in theaters again.
Oh, I thought something was shining. But yeah, it's good. I mean, it's good. Same guy that did Blade Runner, right?
Yep.
Yeah, you should
King
watch
of
it.
sci-fi.
Yeah,
King
he's.
of everything right now. Probably.
So what's his stats? So Blade Runner 2049, Dune,
Arrival,
Arrival.
which I didn't see.
Yeah,
I
Sicario
didn't
was
see that
crazy.
either. And Prisoners.
Yeah, so he did like crime.
No, you did Prisoners.
Been
Sicario,
Sicario,
yeah,
yeah, crime.
Arrival.
Sci-fi.
Blade Runner.
Yeah, Blade Runner was
And
visually. Oh.
then was it Dune? Yeah, it was Dune after.
Yeah. Yeah, so Dune. So the second one's coming.
Yeah, Blade Runner visually. That was the guy
Yeah.
that got him his first Oscar after like 15 nominations.
Oh, for the cinematographer?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He did. I mean, you look at what he did. It was just bananas. It was like
yeah.
everything he was nominated for. I just thought, how didn't he win? What won?
What beat him? Yeah. That's the thing. It happens. Oh, you
It
figure
does. But
Al
first-
Pacino won for Son of a Woman, and it literally was like they just gave it to
Yeah.
him because he should have won so many times before
he
that.
did. Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, but Blade Runner deserved it. That wasn't just a handout.
No.
Yeah.
Blade Runner is the truth. It was.
Then he won the next. Then he did 1917, and he won for that
yeah.
the next time.
Yeah. Yeah. I don't know. Where else we have? I saw a trailer for. Damn it, I can't remember now.
Yeah, you said a couple trailers. I was like, I only knew about two.
Yeah, Ant-Man. That's two. That's two.
I was thinking like 3 or 4. I was like, I don't know anything else.
Yeah, I'm trying
This
to
is that
think.
bad time of year.
Yeah, I can't remember now, but that's about it. I think. Look how much left.
Yeah, I don't have anything else.
Yeah. Looking for a book to read. Hey, got to play some chess last weekend now. Finally. After years and years, literally, I got to play chess last weekend. So thank you, my brother. Thank you. He went and got a chessboard the next day. So.
The train.
I mean, he's training, so I guess I gotta, The quote was, I said, oh, he sent me a picture. Oh, I was like, did you play? And he said, I played myself this morning. I said, oh, so you're saying you play with yourself? And he was like, I see what you did there. He said, I guess I did.
Nice.
Yeah, I'm so mature.
Classy.
So mature. Yeah. So I gotta get on it because I know he's coming for the title. So we'll see.
And if you want a challenge,
yeah, please.
you know where we're at.
Yeah, get at me. Get at me.
Mm-hmm.
Help me stay
All right.
sharp. So yeah.
I don't have anything else.
Yeah, I don't think I do either. It's January. Valentine's Day is coming up, people. Don't forget.
Yeah,
A
get
special
ready.
someone. All right, well, for Thursday night,
We were pretty thirsty.
we're pretty thirsty. So once again, I'm Pops.
And I'm Son. Check us out next time.
Oh, damn it.
Oh,
Sim,
every time I forget.
I swear we'll get to you next week.
The question next
Yeah,
week.
next week.
Promise.
Next week. Just hang in there. All right.
Till then.
All right. Peace.